traced your name in steam on the glass, then watched it fade. Every little thing you touched still knows the shape you made. The ashtray's full of moonlight from a cigarette I never lit, and the room keeps your perfume in the corners, in the silk. I turn the lamp down low like it might help me forget, but the silence has your manner and it never leaves me yet. So if you ask me where I'm going, I'm already halfway there. Past the empty cups and folded sheets, past the sorrow in the air. And if the night decides to keep us, I won't fight it, I'll just stay with your shadow on my shoulder and the trumpet far away. One last dance in my dreams, one last dance, you and me. Let the floorboards learn our secret, let the dark be kind to me. One last dance in my dreams, hold me close, then let me breathe. If I wake before the morning, leave the memory on me. One last dance, one last dance, one last dance in my dreams. I remember your laugh like a glass that caught the light. When the whole world felt too heavy, you could make it float all night. Your hand on mine was gentle, but it carried so much fire, like a matchbook in the pocket of a man who's built on desire. We moved through all the shadows like they knew our names by heart. Every slow and careful circle, every little brush of dark. The bandstand in the corner was a witness to the spell, and the way you leaned in closer made the lonely feel like well. Now the room is just a shoreline where your footsteps used to land, and I'm standing in the afterglow with the dust between my hands. So let the night stay open, let it draw the curtain slow. I still hear your little stay a while in the way the soft notes go. One last dance in my dreams, one last dance, you and me. Let the floorboards learn our secret, let the dark be kind to me. One last dance in my dreams, hold me close, then let me breathe. If I wake before the morning, leave the memory on me. One last dance, one last dance, one last dance in my dreams. Maybe love is just a candle, burning low but burning true. Maybe all I really wanted was one more turn with you. I don't need forever, just the hush between two beats, just the tilt of your head beside me and your heartbeat near my sleeve. So take me back where time goes soft, where the bruised sky turns to blue, where every broken ending gets to bow and dance. dance with you. One last dance in my dreams, one last dance, you and me. Let the floorboards learn our secret, let the dark be kind to me. One last dance in my dreams, hold me close, then let me breathe. If I wake before the morning, leave the memory on me. One last dance, one last dance, one last dance in my dreams. One last dance in my dreams, till the dawn forgets my name. And when I close my eyes again, I'll meet you where we used to be, under that quiet moonlit spell in my dreams. One last dance with me. The rain came early before the supper dishes cooled. It tapped the window like a patient hand, and filled the room with news I could not hold. Your coat still hangs by the hallway light, one sleeve bent where your shoulder used to rest. I set 2 cups down on the table, then watched the steam give up the quest. There's a letter half read in the drawer, creased soft from being opened then ignored. Your name still sits in the frame by the lamp, like an answer I have not asked for. And I keep turning the same old hour, like a coin I lost inside my palm. The house is full of little questions, and every wall keeps staying calm. Why do the clocks look tired tonight? Why does your silence feel so near? I heard the rain right on the glass, but it never spelled you here. Rainy nights, unanswered questions, rainy nights they call my name. I keep asking the same old window, I keep hearing the same refrain. Rainy nights, unanswered questions, hold me tight then drift away. If you left me with a reason, why does midnight hide the way? I found your glass by the sink this morning, still marked with red from the wine we chose. A ring of proof on the yellow wood, like a moon that would not close. The radio coughs out an old slow tune, then loses track and starts again. I let it play through the empty room, like a friend who does not know when. Outside, the puddles hold the porch steps, broken mirrors under bare oak trees. Each one keeps a piece of this old neighborhood, and none of them reflect what you because the quiet grew teeth? Did I speak too hard, too fast, too late? Or was it written in the folds of the night that some doors only open to fate? Why do the clocks look tired tonight? Why does your silence feel so near? I heard the rain right on the glass, but it never spelled you here. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. Rainy nights, they call my name. I keep asking the same old window, I keep hearing the same refrain. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. Hold me tight, then drift away. If you left me with a reason, why does midnight hide the way? Maybe not every storm is punishment. Maybe not every pause is a loss. Maybe some words are only lanterns, and some crossings ask to be crossed. Still I stand where the light goes thin, with your name in the breath I save. If the truth is a river under all this ache, then tonight I'm learning to wait. Tell me, was I too proud to bend? Was your heart already halfway gone? Or did we both just miss the moment when the last more mercy turned to stone? Thinned to silver threads, and the room looks soft around the edges. Your chair still faces the empty side, like it kept one promise and never said it. I fold the note back into four, press it flat with my thumb and skin. Some questions don't want an answer yet, they just need a place to live in. So I pour one last glass for the version of us that laughed when the thunder shook the pain. Then I watch it fade in the amber light, and I let the dark say your name. Maybe tomorrow the sky will open, maybe the streets will dry by noon. But tonight I keep the rain as witness, and I keep the ache as proof. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. Rainy nights, they call my name. I keep asking the same old window, I keep hearing the same refrain. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. Hold me tight, then drift away. If you left me with a reason, why does midnight hide the way? Rain on the sill, steam in the glass, your name in the dark, my questions pass. The glass held one last ring of red. Your lipstick left a small heart there. The bartender stacked the chairs too slow, like he knew what we were losing. Your coat hung quiet on the hook, mine fell open like a tired door, and the band kept tracing circles around the words we couldn't say. You looked at me like weather changes before the rain decides to fall. Then you smiled in that forgiving way that hurt me most of all. I tried to joke, I tried to breathe, I tried to make the moment light, but the clock kept tapping on the wood on the night we said goodbye. And I remember how your hand stayed still in mine, like it was learning how to let me cross the line. The room got smaller every time we said it's fine, but we both knew that wasn't true that night. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, we smiled like broken glass and let it cut us wide. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, I held your name too close and watched it drift outside. Outside the alley wore a sheen from rain that never quite arrived. A taxi waited at the curb with its yellow breath alive. You said you had a lot to do, I said I had some things to learn. Two polite strangers in the dark at the edge of a bridge we burned. Your laugh was soft, a closing door. My chest was full of unsent lines. I could have told you stay with me, I could have begged one more time, but pride sat heavy in my mouth and silence wore my face that night. So I just watched your fingers loosen on the night we said goodbye. And I remember how the moon sat low and thin, like a coin lost in the folds of your skin. The air went steady, then it trembled from within. We knew forever could still be ending then. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, we smiled like broken glass and let it cut us wide. The night we said goodbye, the night we said goodbye, I held your name too close and watched it drift outside. Now every hour has that shape of one more chair turned upside down, one more light left on too long in an empty part of town. I passed the places we once went, and they all look slightly blurred, like the world kept all its colors but forgot the shape of your words. I still hear your keys at dusk, the soft click in the front hall. I still reach for the missing touch that used to catch me when I'd fall. Some nights I even taste your laugh like bourbon in a paper cup, and every slow song on the radio feels like it's lifting you up. Maybe goodbyes don't slam cup on my table has gone cold again, but the room still remembers your name. I saw your shadow in the window glass, and my pulse fell back into that frame. I was halfway lost in a borrowed hour, with the rain on the awning outside. Then you walked in like a line from my past, and the whole night opened up wide. Your smile had that old familiar way, like you never once left my skin. I swear I knew the shape of your laugh before the first word rolled in. We did not need a grand confession, no thunder, no turning of keys, just the hush between your breathing and mine, and the ache of what used to be. Then the lights went soft and the room turned slow. Your hand brushed mine like it wanted to know if the years had faded, what the heart still keeps. And I felt that pull even in my sleep. I met you again in my dreams, at a table for two by the sea. You said my name like a prayer, and I came back easy. I came back free. I met you again in my dreams, where the old hurt finally leaves. You held my heart like it lived there before. I met you again in my dreams. In the dream we were younger, maybe, or maybe just clearer inside. Your coat on the chair by the open door, and the moonlit silver beside. We talked about streets we could not return, and the train that we missed that spring. You laughed at the way I still hide my fear in the back of a careful thing. I told you the years have teeth and rain, and they take what they want on the way. You touched my wrist with a patient calm, like you knew the words I could not say. And there was no need to explain myself, no need to make beauty from pain. You had the same soft look in your eyes as the night when you left in the rain. Still in the dream you stayed this time, like a vow that the world did not break. And I woke with your voice on my open mouth, like the last note a sax can make. Then the dark pulled back like a curtain low. Your face stayed bright in the afterglow, and the years fell quiet at my feet like leaves. I was yours again, even in my dreams. I met you again in my dreams, at a table for two by the sea. You said my name like a prayer, and I came back easy. I came back free. I met you again in my dreams, where the old hurt finally leaves. You held my heart like it lived there before. I met you again in my dreams. Now the morning has a gentler face, but it cannot erase the trace of your laughter sleeping in my chest, or the warmth of your invisible grace. keep its score. I have worn my share of the rust, but somewhere under the bitter years there is still a pocket of trust. And I do not need forever now, just that slow, impossible light, where you turn toward me in a room of haze and make the broken part feel right. If I cannot hold you in waking life, then let sleep be the place you stay. Let the night be kind with its velvet hands, and let one more sorrow fade away. I met you again in my dreams, at a table for two by the sea. You said my name like a prayer, and I came back easy. I came back free. I met you again in my dreams, where the old hurt finally leaves. You held my heart like it lived there before. I met you again in my dreams. So I close my eyes and the hour slows down, and the room turns soft at the seams. You are waiting there with that same slow smile, meeting me again in my dreams. I meet you again in my dreams. I meet you again in my dreams. The cup on my table has gone cold again, but the room still remembers your name. I saw your shadow in the window glass, and my pulse fell back into that frame. I found you by the corner glass, where the red sign paints the rain. Your coat was dark, your face was half a secret in the pain. The taxi wheels kept sliding by like coins across a tray. You turned your head, I lost my line and stayed there anyway. Your cigarette burned slow and gold between your slender fingers. The light would shake, then hold, then fold, like every small thing lingers. I heard my name in broken steam from somewhere past the door, but all I knew was what you seemed, and wanting just one more. And every step you took broke the dark in two. I couldn't look away, I only followed you. Your shadow on the glass, your shadow on my chest, a little bit of heaven, a little bit of mess. Your shadow in the neon lights, your shadow in the neon lights. It follows me home tonight. Your shadow in the neon lights, your shadow in the neon lights. I know I should leave it behind. Your shadow in the neon lights. said you only came in town to bury an old name, but the way you said it, soft and proud, was gasoline and rain. The bartender polished one more glass and let the silence breathe. You laughed like you were talking to the part of you that leaves. I asked if love had cut you deep. You looked at me and smiled, as if you'd heard that question once 1,000 miles ago in style. You traced a ring on scarred up wood, then paused on my last word. Your eyes were deep, your voice was low, like something half remembered. And in the mirror behind the bar, we looked like someone else, two strangers in a crowded dark, too stubborn not to tell. Then you leaned in close, like you knew the code. The room went soft around us, and the music lost control. Your shadow on the glass, your shadow on my hand. I felt the night bend over like it could understand. Your shadow in the neon light, your shadow in the neon light. It follows me home tonight. Your shadow in the neon light, your shadow in the neon light. Yet no, I should leave it behind. Your shadow in the neon light. We walked out under dripping sun, the whole block dressed in blue. Your heels kept time with mine, like they already knew. The pavement held a silver sheen, a ribbon of spilled shine. The window fronts went white, then green, then broke into your outline. You touched the sleeve of my old coat, as if to check the seam. And all at once the future felt too close to be a dream. A bus went hissing past the curb, a sax cut through the air. I tried to say your name out loud, but only said a prayer. You stood there like a match held still before the strike of night, then turned and left me in the glow that made your absence bright. Now every room I enter keeps your shape in chrome. Every mirror has a border where you have made a home. I hear you in the alley rain, I see you in the brim of strangers passing through the dark with your same half-laughing grin. If I am honest, I was caught the moment that you glowed. I never fell for who you were, I fell for how you showed. A crack in all your polished thighs, a fire under skin, the kind of ghost that makes a man invite the trouble in. were strangers in that corner seat. Rain on the window, sugar on your sleeve. You stirred your drink like you were thinking twice. I said hello, and the room went quiet. The waiter passed with a tray of steam. Your laugh came low like a secret dream. You asked my name like it mattered then, and I forgot the rest of the room again. Your coat was dark, your hands were cold. Mine shook a little, trying not to show. One little table, 2 paper cups, and the whole wide world was smaller than us. The clock above kept letting time go by, but I was lost inside your eyes. The spoon tapped soft against the glass, like it knew this moment wouldn't pass. And when you smiled, I felt the air turn slow and gold between us there. I should've known, I should've known. Some doors open and you walk home changed alone. The cafe where we first met still lives in my mind, I guess. One blue plate, one red chair, and your voice cutting through the air. That cafe where we first met, I still taste the rain on your dress. If I close my eyes, I'm there at the cafe where we first met. You had a book with a broken spine, pages bent like a life in time. I asked what line you loved the most. You said the one that never bows. The sugar bowl, the chipped white rim, the way the light got soft on the brim of every cup lined up by the wall, as if the night was listening to all. You told me stories in careful tones about your mother, your train rides home, about the city and the way it sways when the buses leave and the last train waits. I didn't try to talk too much, I just watched the steam rise up. Every pause was a kind of song, and I knew I had to stay right there long. The door kept opening, letting rain inside, but nothing in me wanted to hide. Your fingers traced the edge of the cup, and my whole old life started giving up. The record in the corner hummed like it knew what we had become. I leaned in close, you leaned in too, and the world got small enough for two. That cafe where we first met still lives in my mind, I guess. One blue plate, one red chair, and your voice cutting through the air. That cafe where we first met, I still taste the rain on your dress. If I close my eyes, I'm there at the cafe where we first met. Now every street with a window glow can drag me back where the soft lights go. I pass by there when the evenings fold, and the glass still keeps that amber gold. The awning sags the same way now, the same old cups, the same dark cloud of tired feet on the wooden floor. The bell on the door like before. Sometimes I think I hear you laugh from somewhere deep in the aftermath of all the years we never planned, all the lost time slipping through our hands. I never asked if you felt the spark. I was afraid to name the dark that lives in every beautiful start when it steps inside and rewrites your heart. Maybe we were only passing through, two restless souls with too much truth. Maybe the rain in the little white cup were just a way the world woke us up. Still, I remember how you said my name, like you were lighting a paper flame. And I remember the tilt of your chin, the way the whole night pulled us in. If I could reach through the years between, I'd set our order back on 13. I'd pour the tea, you'd steal the lid, and we'd laugh at the things we never said. The spoon on glass, the low murmur, one small table, one lifetime further. That cafe where we first met still lives in my mind, I guess. One blue plate, one red chair, and your voice cutting through the air. That cafe where we first met, I still taste the rain on your dress. If I close my eyes, I'm there at the cafe where we first met. The cafe where we first met, like a song I can't forget. Same old door, same soft light, holding us inside the night. That cafe where we first met, every heartbeat keeps it set. If I close my eyes, I'm there at the cafe where we first met. And when the city turns to blue, I still rain taps low on the window pane, like fingers tracing an old refrain. Your cup sits cold where your hands used to be, and the room still bends toward your memory. The clock keeps time with a patient sigh, one slow blink from the neon sky. I watch the water ride on the glass, every drop asked why you passed. You left a coat on the chair by the door. I moved it once, then I touched it no more. It still holds the shape of your quiet lean, like a small lost ghost in the seam of the scene. I lit the lamp, but it felt too bright, so I let it dim into a softer night. Now every shadow knows my name, and every silence sounds the same. I keep turning the questions over like stones in a dark riverbed. Was it love? Was it fear? Was it something else that kept all the words unsaid? Rainy nights, unanswered questions, falling slow through empty air. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. You were there, then you were nowhere. Tell me why you left me standing with your echo on my skin. Rainy nights, unanswered questions, and the moon won't let me in. The street below is a ribbon of shine, buses hiss like a warning sign. A taxi rolls by with its amber glow. Then the world goes soft and slow. I played our song on a cracked old chord. It sounded like a prayer I could not afford. Just three small notes and a broken breath, like a letter sent after death. There's a stain on the table where your glass once sat, a little white ring, and I noticed that tiny things keep their cruel little grace. They know how to keep your face. I tried to laugh at the wrong and right, but the joke got lost in the middle of the night. So I sat with the ache and I let it stay, like a guest that would not go away. And I wonder if you hear me when I talk to the dark and rain. Do you miss what we never named aloud, or was I just part of the pain? Rainy nights, unanswered questions, falling slow through empty air. Rainy nights, unanswered questions. You were there, then you were nowhere. Tell me why you left me standing with your echo on my skin. Rainy nights, unanswered questions, and the moon won't let me in. I walked to the corner for bread and smoke, but the baker was gone and the window spoke and steamed up glass and a silver streak. I saw my own face looking weak. The puddles held the broken sign, bent by wind and the passing time. Even the cats on the fire escape moved like they knew what hearts can take. I found your note in the back of a book, 2 lines folded in a sideways look. Take care was all in your careful hand, as if that could make me understand. Now I keep it tucked in my shirt at night, like a tiny blade or a folded light. I do not read it, I already know. Some doors close gently, some just go. Maybe you were tired of the same old ache. Maybe I loved you in a way that breaks. Maybe we both heard the warning bell and called it fate, when we couldn't tell. If I had asked the right last question, would you have stayed to answer me? Or are some hearts like rainy windows, only clear when nobody sees? Questions falling slow through empty air. cuff and the brass button. I knew your walk before I saw your face, like a song I kept under my tongue. The room was small with a bent lampshade and a checkered curtain moving in the heat. I had a cup half gone cold and a chair that creaked. When I turned to look, you smiled like you knew what I had forgotten, like time had folded and tucked itself away. I wanted to speak, but my throat was glass, so I just stood there in the hush of you. And the floorboards held our old heartbeat, soft and uneven, like a secret still alive. I took one step, then another, afraid the morning would cut the dream in half. Meeting you again in my dreams feels like rain on old stone. Meeting you again in my dreams brings me home. You say my name and the dark turns kind. Meeting you again in my dreams, I can breathe one more time. We walked downtown past the bakery wall with the cracked green tile and the handwritten sign. The windows were fogged from the early oven, and the smell of bread followed us slow. You pointed out the second-story laundry, the red shirt flapping like it wanted to fly. You laughed at a dog sleeping in a cart, and I heard that laugh from years ago. I asked if you ever missed my hands, but the words came out small as a match. You said the river kept your secrets well, and the bridge still bent the same in winter. Then you touched my sleeve with two warm fingers, like checking if I was truly there. The whole street leaned in without a sound, even the puddles held their silver breath. And I knew then this was borrowed time, wrapped in moonlight with a seam already showing. Still I followed where you led me like a prayer I never learned to say. Meeting you again in my dreams feels like rain on old stone. Meeting you again in my dreams brings me home. You say my name and the dark turns kind. Meeting you again in my dreams, I can breathe one more time. We reached the park where the swings were still, and the iron gate leaned with a sigh. There was moss on the bench where we used to sit, and chalk ghost fading from the pavement seams. You sat beside me close enough to feel the quiet crackle of your coat sleeve I looked at your hands, not the future, not the past, just the map of lines I once knew by heart. You told me things you never told me then, about your brother and the ache in June, about the letters you almost sent, and the train you missed by 2 exact minutes. I wanted to answer with all I had lost, with all the years that stood between, but the dream kept moving like water over glass, and every word turned soft in my mouth. Then the sky changed color, not to dawn, but to something gentler like cream and tea. You looked at me with that same old patience, the kind that waits for a song to end. I said, don't go, even though I knew dreams are made to leave without warning. You only smiled and brushed my cheek like a leaf passing through an open window, and the park lights dimmed one by one, not from distance, just from mercy. You stood up slow, as if lifting a memory, and I felt the world starting to loosen. Meeting you again in my dreams feels like rain on old stone. Meeting you again in my dreams brings me home. You say my name and the dark turns kind. Meeting you again in my dreams, I can breathe one more time. I tried to play a blues last night. The piano knew your name. The notes came in like little shoes, walking back through the rain. I touched a minor 7th chord and saw your coat on the chair. A glass half full, a ring of ice, a smile you used to wear. The drummer kept a lazy pulse, the brushes kissed the snare. But every phrase I tried to sing turned into missing you there. I leaned into the microphone like it could hold your side, and every melody I knew folded where you used to hide. And I swear the room went still when I reached that fragile place. One little turn, one tender lift, and there you were in space. Every song sounds like you, every line comes back, every note I chase finds your hand on the track. Every song sounds like you, soft and out of you. Even when I change the key, it still says you. It still says you. I heard a slow old standard start from a bar 3 blocks away. The trumpet wore a velvet bruise, the kind that makes you stay. The couple swayed in separate worlds, their laughter kept in time. I watched the ice melt into dusk and thought your face was mine. Your name sits in the saxophone, it curls in every bend. It lives inside the way I pause at every second end. I bought a book of yellowing charts to learn some newer tunes, but all the ink just led me back to moonlit afternoons. The singer held a broken note like it could not be so, and I could hear you breathing in through all that polished gold. And I swear the room went still when the harmony climbed high. One little turn, one tender lift, and you walk through the sky. Every song sounds like you, every line comes back, every note I chase finds your hand on the track. Every song sounds like you, soft and out of you. Even when I change the key, it still says you. It still says you. Maybe that's the way love stays, not in the words we say, but in the little falling tones that refuse to fade away. In a chord that leans too far, in a pause before the light, in the way the quiet seems to wear your shape at night. I could call it memory, I could call it loss, but every pretty little song I try pays your shadow's cost. So let the horns keep speaking low, let the brushes mark the floor. I'll keep hearing your soft footsteps at every closed back door. Every song sounds like you, every line comes back, every note I chase finds your hand on the track. Every song sounds like you, soft and out of you. Even when I change the key, it still says you. Every song sounds like you. In the blue I knew, and if the night keeps asking why, I'll answer you. It still says you. The last chord hangs a blues last night. The piano knew your name. The notes came in like little shoes, walking back through the rain. I tried to play a blues last night. The piano knew your name. The notes came in like little shoes, walking back through the rain. I touched a minor seventh chord and saw your coat on the chair. A glass half full, a ring of ice, a smile you used to wear. The drummer kept a lazy pulse, a brush brushes kiss the snare. But every phrase I tried to sing turned into missing you there. I leaned into the microphone like it could hold your side, and every melody I knew folded where you used to hide. And I swear the room went still when I reached that fragile place. One little turn, one tender lift, and the city shuts its tired eyes. Neon fades to paper gray. Even buses lose their voices when the last few drunks walk away. I hear a spoon in some glass window, a rain thread tapping on the sill. I should be gone, I should be sleeping, but I'm here at this motel still. Your coat hangs over my chair now, like you stepped out for a smoke. There's a receipt beside the ashtray and the phone that never spoke. The ice in my drink keeps melting, like the night forgot my name. I trace your outline on the table, then I do it all again. The street goes soft at the edges, the trains move like a prayer. Everybody's crossing over, but my mind stays over there. Past the glass and past the corner, past the place we used to be. The whole town turns its back on me and leaves your shadow next to me. The city sleeps, but I can't. The city sleeps, but I can't. Your name keeps knocking in my chest, like a hand against the lamp. The city sleeps, but I can't. The city sleeps, but I can't. I try to close these open hours, but they keep slipping through my hands. There's a sax tune from the basement, leaning slow against the door. Somebody laughs, then somebody leaves, and the room feels lonelier than before. I watch the rain clean off the windshield of a parked car under the tree. It looks like every mile I lost you came back and sat right here with me. I folded all the maps you left me into squares I cannot read. Your favorite cup still smells of coffee, even though it's cold as me. The clock above the sink keeps moving, like it's trying not to stare. Each tick sounds like a tiny footstep, walking farther from you there. The whole block leans into silence as the sky turns out the sign. I can feel the dark between us, like a coat I left behind. If I stood up, I'd hear the hallway. If I moved, I'd break the thread. So I stay here with the falling rain and all the words words we never said. The city sleeps, but I can't. The city sleeps, but I can't. Your name keeps knocking in my chest, like a hand against the lamp. The city sleeps, but I can't. The city sleeps, but I can't. I try to close these open hours, but they keep slipping through my hands. Maybe morning will be kinder, maybe it will wash you out. Maybe I'll get good at silence and stop asking what and how. But tonight is made of mirrors. Everyone is showing you. In the cup, the rain, the hallway, in the blue that comes up through. The city sleeps, but I can't. The city sleeps, but I can't. Your name keeps knocking in my chest, like a hand against the lamp. The city sleeps, but I can't. Not till your ghost stops calling out. I try to close these open hours, but they keep slipping through my hands. The city sleeps in every window, down the block and down the lane. I let the dark come sit beside me, still it leaves me wide awake. The city sleeps, but I can't. Not till your ghost stops calling out. Not till this room forgets your footsteps. Not till dawn turns me around. The ashtray holds your name in rings beside a cup gone cold. I fold the night into my coat and wear what you once told. The window keeps its silver truth. A train cuts through the rain. I watch my face in puddle glass, then watch it drift again. Your chair still leans a little left, like you just stepped outside. I touch the seam where your warmth was and let the silence side. I meant to leave with clean hands, but memory leaves stains. It lives in spoon marks, stair-step creaks, and all unspoken names. I'm lost between what left and stayed, between the cut and the fading shade. I hear your laugh in every door, and every step asks me for more. Lost between yesterday and tomorrow, I'm hanging on to a thread. Lost between yesterday and tomorrow, with half my heart ahead. If I turn back, I bleed. If I move on, I break. Lost between yesterday and tomorrow, and every choice I make. The phone lies face down on the table, like it's holding its breath. I know your number by the shape, not by the voice you left. The kitchen clock keeps pushing time, like time can make it true. But every minute that goes by still sounds like me and you. I passed the corner where we fought and where we made it right. The storefront glass still caught our ghosts in one long strip of light. I used to think that moving fast could outrun what I lost. Now every road I take by heart comes back to your cross. I'm lost between the near and far, between the wish and what you are. I keep one foot in what we knew, while the other reaches through and through. Lost between yesterday and tomorrow, I'm hanging on to a thread. Lost between yesterday and tomorrow, with half my heart ahead. If I turn back, I bleed. If I move on, I break. Lost between yesterday and tomorrow, and every choice I make. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it arrives like rain on a window nobody noticed, till the whole street changed. Maybe I don't need the whole map, maybe just one clear note, a place to set this heavy thing before it sinks the boat. So I stand in the middle, where the shadows cross the floor. Not a prison, not a promise, just a room with an open door. And I let the old hours speak and let them drift away, like smoke above a second-hand glass at the end of day. Between yesterday and tomorrow, I'm hanging on to a thread. Lost between yesterday and tomorrow, with half my heart ahead. If I turn back, I bleed. If I move on, I break. Lost between yesterday and tomorrow, and every choice I make. When the blue hour breaks in two, and the sky forgets its line, I'll still be here, not quite in then, not fully in what's mine. Lost between yesterday and tomorrow, but learning how to stay. Lost between yesterday and tomorrow, until the dawn names day. I left the cup half full on the window ledge. The rain drew little maps down the glass edge. Your name stayed in the room like a note held still on the chip blue plate and the silver spoon. The record kept on turning, slow as a sigh, and every line it played had your shape inside. I tried a newer song, but it turned to stone, because the space between the notes already knew your tone. And I swear the band keeps finding you in the turn of a phrase, in the bend of a blue. I hear it there in the hush between bars, in a small little lake that won't go far. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. Same sweet hurt, same midnight hue. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. I sing one line and I fall right through. The man at the corner store was humming low, a tired little melody I didn't know, but it pulled your laugh from some hidden shelf and laid it down slow right beside myself. Even the tram bells down on Mercer Street leaned into the rhythm of your retreat. The sax leaned back like it missed your hand, like every old tune in town still had your plan. And the drummer brushed time like a letter gone thin, while my heart kept tapping on the same old skin. And I swear the room turned soft and blue when the melody curls like it's reaching you. I hear your shade in the velvet low, in the way that the brass won't let me go. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. Same sweet hurt, same midnight hue. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. I sing one line and I fall right through. I found your ash gray scarf in the back of a chair. It smelled like the street and a vanished air. Not perfume, not smoke, just a borrowed hour. And the way you looked when you lost your power. You used to tap the glass with your ringed up hand, like you could pause the world if I understood your plan. Now the upright hums in a low-lit key, and that same old ache keeps circling me. I wrote your face in chords, I wrote your pause in rain, I wrote the small clean cut where the silence came. And I swear the tune won't let you leave. Every bridge I cross is a memory. It leans and bends, then it comes back round to the way your absence made its own sound. Every song sounds just a theme that stays. Wearing different clothes through the smoky haze. I don't need the words, I know the return. How the quiet bends, how the soft notes burn. So if I close my eyes and the room goes still, I can almost touch what I never will. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. Same sweet hurt, same midnight hue. Every song sounds like you. Every song sounds like you. I sing one line and I fall right through. When the last train sighs and the glasses fade, I'll still hear your ghost in the chord they played. Every song sounds like you, and I know I will keep hearing you. There's a cup on the sill, gone cold by the frame. Your coat still hangs like it knows your name. I passed that door and slowed my step, like the hallway kept the words I left. Your laugh still lives in the crack of night, soft as a match that refused the light. And I kept my hands in my coat like rain, full of little truths I could not explain. I had a line, I had it clear. Then you looked at me and I disappeared. The room went still, the clock leaned in, and every brave thing lost its skin. The things I never said, they stay on my tongue. The things I never said, they haunt me when you're gone. I should have called your name, I should have held you near. The things I never said keep playing in my ear. The things I never said, the things I never said. I saw your text and let it sit, one little spark I wouldn't risk. I told myself it was not the time, but fear can wear a very polite disguise. You were a page I never turned, a house with all the lamps unburned. I walked around what hurt the most, like stepping wide around a ghost. And every smile I ever wore was just a key I dropped on the floor. I had a line, I had it whole, but pride is a thief with a velvet soul. It took my breath, it stole the cue, and left me here with a view of you. The things I never said, they stay on my tongue. The things I never said, they haunt me when you're gone. I should have called your name, I should have held you near. The things I never said keep playing in my ear. The things I never said, the things I never said. I remember that train on a Sunday track, your hand on the rail, my words held back. You asked me then, are you okay? I laughed too fast and looked away. The city moved, the rain came down, each window lit like a borrowed crown. And I was there, but not enough, all polished fear and counterfeit tough. I wanted to tell you how deep it ran, how love can tremble inside a man, how I was scared of being seen, scared of the ache behind the scene. I had the truth, I had the flame, but I kept it small to stay the same. Now time's gone by and I can hear the shape of your goodbye in my atmosphere. The things I never said, they stay on my tongue. The things I never said, they haunt me when you're gone. I should have called your name, I should have held you near. The things I never said keep playing in my ear. The things I never said, the things I never said. Maybe you moved through all of this, found a softer life beyond my kiss. Maybe my silence was its own goodbye, a slow, dark thread I can't deny. If you were here, I'd risk the ache, tell you the truth I was afraid to make. I loved you loud inside my chest, I loved you wrong and called it best. I never said how much you changed, the shape of my days, the edge of my name. I never said you were the door, the one bright chance I walked past before. The things I never said, they stay on my tongue. The things I never said, they haunt me when you're gone. I should have called your name, I should have held you near. The things I never said keep playing in my ear. The things I never said, the things I never said, the things I never said still lean toward your light. The things I never said still wake me in the night. If love is just a door, I missed it by a thread. The things I never said, the things I never said. So if the room turns blue and the last note bends, I'll leave this ache where the silence ends. The things I never said, I'm saying them now. The things I never said somehow, somehow. The window holds 100 little sparks across the river on the avenue. I trace their shape in puddles on the glass, and every one of them still points to you. Your chair is quiet by the table, your cup is cold beside the plate. I leave it there like you might come back, like time could change its mind and wait. The bus goes by with sleepy brakes, a taxi folds into the rain. I hear a sax from down the block, and it sounds a little like my name. The bakery is closing early, a man locks up the corner store. The whole town keeps on turning, but it doesn't feel like home anymore. And I smile at strangers passing through, like nothing in me's breaking clean. But every reflection in the window keeps showing me the space between. Watching the city lights, without you, they shine, but they don't hold me. Watching the city lights, without you, I'm here, but I'm gone slowly without you. I took the long way past the station, past the florist with the silver gates, the candy stand, the corner laundromat, the pawn shop with the dusty frames. The violin from someone's radio drifted soft from the second floor. It made me think of your quick laugh, and how I'd always ask for more. The traffic wrote its little rhythm on the wet black skin of the street. Headlights stitched the dark with motion, but none of it could bring your heat. I bought a coffee I didn't want, just to keep my hands from shaking. Stood there in the steam and sugar, feeling every memory waking. The waiter asked if I was waiting. I said, just thinking, that's all. He nodded like he understood, and let the silence do the call. Outside, a dog barked at the evening, a train sighed somewhere out of sight, and every bright reflected window looked like it was missing light. I try to wear the night like satin, I try to move like I'm okay, but the moon on the flood of traffic keeps dragging your name my way. Watching the city lights, without you, they shine, but they don't hold me. Watching the city lights, without you, I'm here, but I'm gone slowly without you. Maybe the world is still lovely, maybe the rain knows how to mend, maybe the rooftop signs and windows are just the shape of an ending. But I can't turn this ache to amber, can't teach this heart to stay still. Every bright impatient skyline is a question I can't fill. So I let the baseline walk me home, one step then another one. I let the brush keep time with the hurt, till the sharp edge starts to come undone. If you could see me in this hour, you'd know I'm trying not to fall. I'm just a man in a darkened room, with your name behind it all. Watching the city lights, without you, they shine, but they don't hold me. Watching the city lights, Without you, I'm here, but I'm gone slowly. Without you, when morning comes, I'll still remember how the windows burned and breathed, how every lonely yellow square was just the night reflecting me. And if your voice should cross the distance like a feather on the air, I'll turn toward it, I swear I will, even if you're not there. I turn the corner slow, where the old grocery used to stand. The window is a barber shop now, and the boy at the door looks like a man. The cracked red bricks are still there, with the same rain stains in the seam. I traced your name with my eyes, like I was searching for a dream. The bakery is gone, love, but the air still tastes like sugar there. A paper cup rolled past my shoes, and for a second you were everywhere. I kept my hands in my coat, like I could hold myself together. Every step was a little note from a night we swore would last forever. And the block kept breathing, same old rhythm, same old ache. I heard your laugh in a passing gate, then it vanished with a break. Walking through the streets we once shared, I still feel you there, I still feel you there. Walking through the streets we once shared, every corner knows what we used to wear. The laundromat still hums at dusk, coins clink like rain in a tin. There's a crack in the glass by the door where we wrote our names and walked in. I remember your hand on my sleeve, cold from the wind, warm from the run. We bought cheap oranges by the pound and ate them under a weak sun. Now the butcher lights are different, the old cat is somebody else's, but the same woman by the bus stop still folds her coat when the weather settles. I paused where the poster wall used to catch all our late night plans. Now it's layered over and over, but I swear I can read your hand. I kept my pace like a prayer, soft enough to hear the pavement. Every memory was standing there in the shape of my own arrangement. And the block kept breathing, same old rhythm, same old ache. I heard your name in the tram bell ring, then it dissolved at the break. Walking through the streets we once shared, I still feel you there, I still feel you there. Walking through the streets we once shared, every corner knows what we used to wear. the little bridge by the canal. The water held a broken moon. I leaned on the rail and watched my reflection split in two. One of me kept moving forward, one of me stayed with the past. The city didn't ask for answers, it just kept playing the cast. So I let the silence speak, let the night sit in my chest. Not every love becomes a house, some just leave a lighted crest. And I thought if I walked far enough, the ache might loosen its grip. But the roads were sown with your footsteps, every curb a place we slipped. Walking through the streets we once shared, I still feel you there, I still feel you there. Walking through the streets we once shared, every corner knows what we used to wear. At the corner deli, the owner still nods like he knows my name. I bought a black coffee I didn't want, just to stay inside the frame. Outside, the evening softened, blue on the windows, gold on the rail. A child dropped a ribbon in puddled light, and I watched it drift like a tail. I passed the steps where we once sat, counting the sirens far away. You said if we ever lose our way, the street will remember the day. Maybe that's why I came back, to ask the bricks what they keep. Maybe that's why my chest felt full when I thought I could not sleep. The block was never only ours, but it wore our names for a while. Now it gives them back in fragments, in a shadow, in a smile. Walking through the streets we once shared, I still feel you there, I still feel you there. Walking through the streets we once shared, every corner knows what we used to wear. I turned the corner slow, where the old grocery used to stand. The window is a barber shop now, and the boy at the door looks like a man. The cracked red bricks are still there, with the same rain stains in the seam. I traced your name